I recently purchased an Ariens 28-inch power brush. I bought it to basically blow snow off the driveway. If you're in the market for purchasing one of these power brushes and curious about how much snow the thing can really move, this video is for you. Behold, Snowmageddon. Not really, this is not Snowmageddon. I live here in Chicagoland. We generally get a fair amount of snow all winter long, and yesterday was the first day, so I thought it was a good opportunity for me to take the time to make a video about my experience with this power brush, because when I looked around on YouTube for videos about the power brush, I didn't really see any sort of a video that really told me what I wanted to know, which was how much snow can the thing really move. We'll take a look at how it works, and you should get a good feel for sort of how it handles the snow, what it does with the snow, how wide the snow removal is. The removal characteristics of this brush thing are far different than a snowblower. Snowblowers, they blow the snow someplace else. They have a chute on top and it sends the snow. This snow brush basically just shoots it out front. It's just a whole different thing. Okay, let's talk about the controls on this power brush. The first one to remember is the on-off switch. They're all labeled, but I'll just tell you right now, you press down, that means it's on. So to run it, obviously, you're gonna have to use that on-off switch. When it comes time to turn it off, you just flick that off, the whole thing shuts down. The next important lever to know about is this black one, which is kind of hidden because it's black. But basically, it's the fuel cutoff valve, fuel cock, whatever you want to call it. But basically, you need to move it towards the engine, towards the middle of the engine there to be on. Next up is the choke. So the gray thing is the choke, and there's some information right here on the side, kind of shows you which way it goes, and same thing right here. The last lever is the throttle. So the throttle is the metal one here. And then the very last is this primer. Sticker here says press it 3 times max. And of course, on the other side, it's got an electric starter. So you just plug your extension cord into it, press the red button once you got everything set up to start, and it cranks right up. Once you got it started, you're gonna wanna drive it and blow snow and blow leaves or whatever it is you're gonna do. So in order to do that kind of stuff, on the left-hand side, you've got your drive lever. On your right-hand side, you've got your brush engage. One nice cool thing, a lot of these snowblowers do this, where you can, if you hold down the drive lever and press or engage the brush, it'll stay down. The brush will stay engaged until you let go of the drive lever, which makes a lot of sense. You do have 2 reverse gears, and then you've got, I think, 6 forward gears. The last control is this little squeeze handle right here, kind of like a bicycle brake. This allows you to swivel the brush. So you hold it down, you turn your machine, it angles the brush head. It locks into place. So I go back, there it just locked. And of course, it goes the other way around too. That's as much angle as you're gonna get. It's helpful, but it's not like a snowblower that actually sends the snow in a totally different direction. This is more like get stuff off the pavement or whatever it is you're doing and send it in a different direction. All right, we're gonna start this beast up. That's kind of what I expected. That's at least 3 inches of snow. All right, let's get the big boy going. The brush does a good job. It does a way better job getting down to the pavers than the regular Toro snowblower does. That's for sure. It did a really good job here on the sidewalk, but again, it's already kind of getting covered. That's because we've got a lot of snow coming down. I'm glad I got it. They didn't have one of these on the showroom floor, So, and they had already had all their deliveries. So I got to pay an extra $175. You know, I'm in Illinois, so there's a lot of sales tax, $3,600 and change to get this machine. Now, the big machine costs about the same amount of money. The 21 inch here costs, I don't know, under $1,000, $800-900, something like that. The brush is bigger, so it's 7 inches wider than the little machine, which is what I would have used before. That actually cuts down the amount of time you're out here. It actually clears better. This thing gets it right down to the pavement. To me, it does a better job. It's a little bit wider, so it takes less time. I feel like the Power Brush was worth it.